Yeah, hey, get in there. Lord willing, I'm okay. Lord willing. Whew. I can't get it angled right, but all was Queen if he had long hair and a beard. I'm telling you. Well, how you doing this morning? I hope you're having a good morning too, Misty. You're up early. I don't eat this shit right now. I gotta wrap my leg. Not working. Always up early. Oh, the question is, what the fuck did I do with my vape? I have no clue what I think. Went to last night. It was a rock that was jamming inside my leg. It's another rock. I have to sleep in between two rocks. Don't hurt my back. Coffee and smoking. I'll pass on the coffee. Like a soda or a water, please. Okay. No. Odd. How bad are these broke? How bad did it bring them to, man? Oh, there it is. Morning to champion, son. Ah. I woke up like this. No. This is all I got for a sleeping bag. This thing. And then maybe this shower curtain, wherever the fuck it's at. There it is. This blanket and this shower curtain. Quite literally. Besides this like styrofoam bedding. I'll lay it on right here. I can fold it up a little bit more. Yeah, that's all you need. Without being a pussy. Oh, well, excuse me, I'm talking about other people, not you in person. Sorry. I had to get my vocabulary is terrible. It came out and there's no rewind button. That was just off the top. I'm sorry. There was no stopping that one. No, it's a cloth one. It absorbs water. Albeit I'm in my shelter. But, like, if water gets into it, no, it'll get soaked. Did I get some sleep? Yeah. Shit, when I abruptly entered the stream there, I kind of just laid down in the bed. Well, got something to eat. And then came back down and sat down and went to bed. Damn. That's gross. Ugh. Breathe out my fucking nose. Like 7 o'clock. Ew. What's up? At exactly the time, no, it's 7:35. I look at it exactly. Another glorious day, 6 feet above ground, Lord willing, to handle the trials and tribulations of the day. Woo! You going down. Yo, stank ass queen. I'm the coal train, baby. Woo! Dude, that shit was so funny. And then it cut to the scenes of all the locusts looking around like, what the fuck's that noise? You've never played it? Wait, what? But if I yawn, I go to sleep? I'm sleepy. No, like if you yawn because you got an over amount of carbon dioxide in your lungs. And you're yawning to get it out and get oxygen in. Albeit it does happen when you're tired. It's just an over buildup of carbon dioxide in your lungs. That's the only reason you're really yawning. And yeah, you're going to feel tired when you have a lack of oxygen in your lungs. So you're going to, I told a cop to do their job. They didn't like that. They arrested me. No, I'm not that pedophile from East Providence, dog. I live in North Carolina. I've been here my whole life. That dude's still incarcerated up there. He's in prison for like 16 years. He ain't getting out until like 2035. It could be a whack case of stolen identity, but no, I think it's a person that has my exact name. Because there's another Matthew Golding that's a ballet dancer. There's another Matthew Golding that owned Dockside Dolls. There's another Matthew Golding that's like a journalist out in Australia. And then even if you go to Google and type in Matthew Golding, there's millions of them. Yeah, Elric. Well, guess what? The person who has my name, they couldn't put the ballet dancer that's been famous since was born in 1985, but been famous for years. For some reason, man, the top search result. No, there's another Matthew Golding in Rhode Island that is charged with pedophile, 2 charges of it, out in Rhode Island, East Providence. Like, bro, I wish my name was associated like Mike Bolton or like, a cello player. I miss the Canadian days. Like, people would be like, oh, how's your ballet lessons going? And I always be like, what? They'd be like, oh, I looked you up. You're a ballet dancer. I'm like, bro, I'm in school with you. Or the days of like teachers asking me, hey, can you give me a discount at Dockside Dolls? You related to that guy? I miss those days. No, now it's, are you a pedophile from East Providence? I miss those days. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to be called that every day. God damn it, I'm getting these Jeffrey Epstein files released. No, you're either on the list or you're not, like, period. I'm definitely well not being accused. Like, bro, that's just so fucked up. What's the highest number I've ever counted to? Like, shit. A quintillion? Yeah, Elric, it's dangerous. Like, oh my God, I was like hanging out with my mom for my birthday just a little bit yesterday. Like, I went to go try to find my Facebook through her Facebook. Like, no, I had to do like a 30-minute search. And I wanted to keep putting up these other accounts that I had that were getting flagged as Russians back in the day. So I decided to make a Facebook again and kind of come back and like reconnect to society, because I had done like cut myself off from everyone. I just went in my room at my house at my family's place and just pretty much did nothing till 2020. I was with my parents and family all the way to 2020, and my dad died from stage 4 lung cancer. Like, no, I mean, you can look up stuff though. Like, no, I want to know if you're a pedophile. Like, if I look up a woman's name and you got like sex trafficking charges, no, I don't want my kids near you. And the chances are you're a murderer, I probably don't want to be around you. You've already crossed that threshold once. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate that, Ariana. Hey, but even then, depending on what they murdered someone for, like if it was in self-defense because you were getting your face kicked in type thing, like, no, I'm probably not going to care too much. I would have never escalated that far till you have murdered me. So, at any point of any of me acting out any physical action against my partner is the time I walk out the door. And even then, that might not even be the case. I just walk out the door because I don't want the argument to escalate into something we're going to regret. At a certain point, you got to realize the argument and where it's going, and someone's got to walk away. And you got to go walk it off and go like punch a tree or something. I don't know. And go yell at the moon. Someone asks what's wrong, just be like, woman troubles. And, any man would be like, been there, know that. Yeah, bless the rest of your night. Don't do anything crazy. It can be dangerous, but it also can be insightful. It's dangerous if you just take it at face value. Like, I have to look into it. I can't just read your name and be like, yeah, that you did that. No, let me read more into this. Jesus. Yeah, I don't murder anybody. Like, I give that shit to the Lord. Like, there's nothing you can do. Like, what, you gonna go arrest God, Jesus Christ, and the Spirit, and the sacred Bible? I mean, good luck. I mean, that's why they died in the first place, because you were pissing them off. You go ahead, keep fucking around finding out. I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, Elric, some people are like that. And it's unfortunate. I seen it, but like, I'm not going to do anything stupid and get my life thrown away. Yep. And that's how I treat it. Unless I'm in the middle, I have no choice, and I have to shoot you. Like, no, I have, like, then, yeah. Albeit I don't want to do it. But just because technically you ain't supposed to. No, it's the Lord's. It's something you can't do. How do people consider themselves normal treatment? Some people are genuinely nice. Unfortunately, they decide to come in at the wrong time and don't know when to shut up and not say anything. There's genuinely like a couple nice people, but they get they misunderstand me when I get mad and shit. But I would say 1% of people are good to me though. Usually, the other 99% kind of just stay away from me, look at me, and just treat me like a piece of shit and make life difficult for me. More than I can do that enough on my own. I don't need help in that department. You're a kid? You can't be in here, Ariana. Been deleted. Yeah, Elric, that would have been the moment after that argument when I read all that body language. It would be the moment where it's like, I'm not dealing with you anymore. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm about to pick up a brick too. Like, I do what you do. You about to do something stupid, I'm gonna do something stupid. And yes, people fear what they don't know. This is true. And if someone's like, oh, well, I ain't afraid of it, either still you like have a level of anxiety towards it. Because you don't know what it is. It's just a natural human thing anyways, Yeah, Elric, I mean, but albeit, like, I have to loosely say I would probably stop not talking to him after that because I don't know what else they're going through in their life. For all I know, like, someone in their family died and we're over here arguing over something stupid type thing. I don't know the whole story of the argument, nor am I trying to get you to put their business out there like that. But you know what I mean? Just trying to look at it from, like, all possible angles. They're a human being too. They got their own emotions and shit. And, like, albeit you're talking about something, it just triggers, like, a past memory of something else totally from the conversation, and then it's just rage. And then whatever the conversation was at hand is going out the window because rage is coming in. And that's it. That's all it's going to be there. I know because it happens to me from time to time. I mean, I'll be over there fine, and then it'll just be some, like, few little words, boy. Just a few little words, and just, it slips, dog. Jesus Christ. Bro needs to come down. He's going to get shot or shoot and kill somebody. Well, he already killed somebody. It's like, damn, he's going to get shot. Like, I do stupid shit, but you thought that going to people's houses and stuff, dude. Like, what? No, I'm, like, way out in the woods. I keep my distance from people when I'm disgruntled. Like, this person's going to people's homes. Do have Viking heritage. If I did, it's from my mother's side of the family. Maybe a little bit of my dad's, but not really, because I'm Scottish heritage from my dad's side. And, like, my mom's more Nordic. And she's a wild card. I mean, even, like, social services looks at her and goes, who the fuck are you? She got a social security number and everything, but, like, they even look at her and, like, dude, who are you? What donuts are my go-to? The powdered Hostess. Vanilla. Like the sugar powdered ones. Albeit I'm not your gang. I know that's the new lingo of 2025 these days, but your unk uses English, not Ebonics. Krispy Kreme glazed. They're okay. I like them to be covered in chocolate a little bit. I don't like the solid chocolate ones. It's just too much sugar and chocolate for me, but I like it covered in chocolate. And then like sprinkles, chocolate and sprinkles. I don't care what frosting's on there, sprinkles. As long as it ain't some like nasty ass frosting. Like, no, I don't care. Sprinkles, chocolate, vanilla, strawberries, frosting. I don't give a fuck. Sprinkles on that bitch. Let's go. You gonna see sprinkles in my beard, boy. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You got to be careful with those, though, because, like, they don't, like, put them behind a lock and key, kind of. So, like, I go to the bathroom and touch all those right after I get out. I'd prefer people weren't that gross, but, you know, there's people going around in Walmart licking the toilet seats and the ice cream and shit, so. Mm-hmm. Dunkin' or Crispy? Neither. They're expensive. Gas station. Damn. Snot rockets in my fucking nose. Wait, on my shoulder too hard? Doesn't hurt too bad today, just definitely one of those you laid on it till it went to sleep moments. I used to get them, I don't anymore. I try to cut back. I'm trying to cut back on my carbs. Like, albeit I can just start running and doing more, like, sit-ups and shit and, like, reverse crunches to, like, lose weight on my abdomen, but, like, I'm just trying to, like, eat less. I've shed a ton of weight. I mean, I probably weigh, like, 160-ish. I might be over, though, just because, like, I've been eating a little bit better these days. But all I know is last time I ever weighed myself, and albeit it was a different book bag, but still the same amount of shit in there, like, I weighed 183. I don't know how accurate that scale was. I remember getting out of jail, and, like, when I got to take a shower in a hotel room, dude, like, my leg went from, like, a log to, like, a stick. I was looking at my leg like, bro, what the fuck? I mean, it's all, like, all my muscle stuff's still there, but, like, a lot of the fat got off my legs. I'm just like, dude, what the shit? Lord willing, Brandon, it is looking up for me. It's just I got to take this day by day with the Lord. The Lord is slowly piecing my life together, for sure. It's just I got to be patient. There's a lot of complicated processes here. But yeah, things are looking up, man. I'm a monetized YouTuber. I'm becoming more financially independent. I have nearly 100,000 people willing. So me being homeless is not going to be a forever thing. And then I got other things going in my life that are coming back together, and like it's all coming together. I try to, but you know, I fail sometimes and I just get mad. I appreciate that, Mandy. Good morning to you, too. I need to change my prayers, but I'm just so fucking angry. And I have got to do something to defend myself. Like, no, like, I can't stop on this one. Like, no. Make them things implode. Oh, Lord willing, how do I have Wi-Fi? I have a data plan, man. I don't know why y'all keep asking about Wi-Fi. Like, why are you going to use a third-party service to get your internet service unless you don't have data or something? Why would you not go directly from your satellite to your device? Why are you going to make your satellite go to a fucking receiver and then have your receiver transmit a signal to your device? You have a direct connection. Like, I'm so confused on that. I know I'm not using McDonald's Wi-Fi. Last time I slept in a motel, like in May. I tried to be in a hotel there recently, but I left. I got to get a refund, all that shit. No, they're just being gaslighting cancel cultures. Nice, someone paid for me? What? What, back in May? No, I got that hotel room back in May with my insurance money. I don't know why the terrorists are honking in the background over there at the apartment complex while everyone's trying to sleep and they got kids in the apartments trying to sleep over there. Like, no, homie, you're about to get your ass beat when you come home today off work. Because you woke my kid up that was awake all night crying and I just got to go to sleep. No, you're getting your ass beat today. Like, you're going to have a customer at your work that's going to take like 30 minutes to do whatever they're going to do to get through that interaction. Like, and you're going to have like 10 of those throughout the day. Like, no, you're getting your ass beat today. Stop, man, always. But no, back in May, I got the hotel because like me and my mom got in a car wreck. We hung out once, briefly. And then I decided to come back early from us hanging out because I wanted to go stream, make more money, and keep my stream growing and all that. Well, on the way back, we're stopped at a construction zone, but we're behind a construction truck, like a rock truck that carries all the gravel and shit. We're behind one of those, and there's a lady in a white car in front of us, and then we're stopped behind her. Well, I go down to bend over and pick up like the cigarettes out the side door in the car, and I just hear my mom scream my name. In a way, if your mother was to scream your name the same decibel and volume and all tone, you're definitely going to pop back up and look over. But up and looking over, you just hear, ah! Boom! Because you get rear-ended at 50 miles an hour. I ended up getting some insurance money out of that. You can get a lot. Yeah, dude, like I immediately hopped out the fucking car. You know, calling 911, having to cut my phone on. My phone was charging at the time. Having to call 911. The lady in front of us, you know, we bumped into her a little bit. We bumped into her. And like, you know, she got out and was like, what the fuck happened? And as she's saying it, she can see the truck that has its whole front end caved in right now. Lord willing, she got a hernia from it, but the doctors are saying she had that hernia from a C-section, and I was her last kid back in '93. So somehow she's had a hernia from the C-section since '93, and that the doctors missed throughout her heart attacks and like her aneurysms. Like, no. This is what happens when you do this DEI firing and just get rid of everybody. No, all those Indian doctors, no, they were good doctors. You got rid of them because of inclusion. Yeah, oh, trust me, I can have internal bleeding. I'll get my paper shipped off to like outcare patient work. No, my paperwork can never get shipped through. So like if I was really dying, I'm going to die. Like, dude, I don't need to go to the hospital. They'll just let me die. Quite literally. Hell, it don't even matter if there's like people attacking America around you. And you're trying to tell them that. Oh, you're crazy. Here's a pill. Take this. Don't call the FBI again, please. Well, we failed to realize this when we tried to pin this on you already. We didn't realize we hung ourselves already. They were too busy living in the sauce, boy. No, they're terrible doctors. Trust me, when I went to the psych ward years ago for like a cyberstalker situation, because I was being cyberstalked, like, no, they had the interns running around diagnosing everybody. They didn't even go check with the doctor and like sign off on it. They kind of got like full authority, and they're not even a practicing doctor, to diagnose you and put you on meds. The caste system like theirs? No, I think our system's fine. I'm just saying there are some good Indian doctors that we have got over here, but we've got rid of a lot of them. You ain't white and you ain't American. Out. Like, they ain't thinking, dude. Oh, you're an Indian American? Out still. It didn't say American. I read a word before America. America first. You know how some of those people are thinking? America first. Out. I don't know too much about India's government and all that as well to like confidently say, yeah, we should have a system like that. Our system's fine. Our system's perfect. The only problem with our system is the people. No, every little redundant shit you see that exists in our government, no, it's there for a reason. Because the theoretical Simpsons have done it. And it's been a problem from somebody in America, hence why that law exists. We got a perfect system. It's just the people suck that are in control. Not all of them, but a lot of them. A lot. And then, hey, Austin. I try to tell people this all the time. When I say I hate America, I need to rephrase. I tell people, no. I hate you. I don't hate America. I got a problem with you. And this is a generality you here on this one. Like, don't take the shoe personal on that one. But it's like, no, I have a problem with you, not the country. You just live in my country causing problems. I read the laws. You sure as hell haven't. You're going to learn them today. Nope. I don't have any friends to hang out with. Quite literally. I'm out here by myself. I don't know. You might want to go shoot someone in the neck. I really don't want to be your friend. You might go stab someone and want to be associated with you. I don't need the FBI asking me questions. A little bit. I mean, like, because I don't like the word, like, the friend. I don't know. I'm just not one of those emotional type guys. I can get emotional. I used to get, like, real emotional, like, really romantically involved in, like, a relationship. But, like, even what I went through, that's dead. That ushy-gushy, lovey-dovey, like, poem shit people used to love me posting back in the day. Like, no, I can't even, like, I can do that, but, like, I don't feel it anymore. Like, there used to be women I'd look at and, I get that puppy butterflies and shit. I don't care if I kick this woman down 9 ways a Sunday, I'm dead inside. Like, I love, like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure my heart will grow, as time goes on, but, like, no, I'm dead as fuck inside. It's the weirdest thing, and I don't like it because I remember how I was and used to be, and I know when I go around other people and see them, they've kind of been able to somewhat maintain it a little bit. You can still kind of see like the happy, cheery, somehow they've managed to maintain it. Me? No, dead, gone. People look at me and go, "What the fuck happened to you?" And they mean that in the sense of like, I think they actually knew who I was before, and they're just like, "Dude, what happened?" Because no, I'm looking at something that, like, dude, you like, did you go through war? Like, what happened? I miss it though. I miss those like stupid emotion days. I'm gonna be honest with you, people have more love in their life, they'd be a lot nicer. Be honest with you. Is it cold? Not really. It's like, it's warm enough for me to like use my bag, my blankie. I'm looking for something and I can't seem to find it. What? No, I know I'm not tripping. Oh, there it is. I mean, it's colder than it has been, I'll tell you that, but like, it's not cold, no. It's actually a relatively warm day, albeit it's windy as fuck. Like, no. Now, if it was 10 degrees or something, yeah, I'd tell you it's a cold day today. With it being 20 miles an hour, hell no, it'd be like -10 technically. No, it'd be cold today. And it being -10 this quick right out of summer, like no, I'd be cold. I'd definitely probably be in my third jacket. My third jacket would be on. You wouldn't see my black hoodie anymore. Do I go to the shelter in the winter? No, I stay out here. No fire. I swear. I've kind of showed people how I already sleep, because when I get up under this and like get in the fetal position tucked up under this like a turtle shell, like no, I don't give a fuck. There's 30-mile-an-hour winds. I'm not gonna feel it. And I'm just sitting there in a warm little bubble with all this cold air, like equally balancing, so I don't get too hot and I don't get too cold. So it's like one of those like Goldilocks moments of just. Yeah. Well, no, I can't really find employment. I mean, I'm a monetized YouTuber. That's what I do for work now. But like, no, I've practically worked everywhere, and Helen Keller has served out like ServSafe licenses and promotions at a lot of the places I've worked at, and like literally a lot of them literally have cross contamination issues. Like, no, they can't even change their gloves. They can't even wash their hands when they come back from the bathroom. I've literally seen it like multiple times. Like, yeah, pyramid. I mean, you could throw them out in the woods and cover them up with leaves and sticks and shit if it's enclosed to kind of hide them. But like, you know, if you don't do that right, it'll be very obvious your shit's hidden there. stolen. Dude, I'm out here by myself. There's people in my town coming out here, poisoning like my water out here and like my medical supplies. I had this stuff of anti-toe fungal cream. I need to put some more on now that I speak of that. But this other one I had when my toenail unfortunately looked like the color of my beard. I used this other toe fungal cream. And I got my nails to heal back normal, perfect, good. Well, my toe, the fungal thing started coming back a little bit because I kept my boots on too long. Well, I tried to use that same fungal cream. No, now when I put it on, it's starting to foam like there's peroxide in it. And then it gets worse. It got this color in like a day when I put it on using that one. I had to get a new one. When I got a new one, here I am like 3 days later, it's kind of like blonde, like the color of my hair. It's almost back to normal. And then never mind the fact that I've been throwing up blood several mornings, for several hours. Like, no, someone poisoned the shit out of me. And I've went through the process of not drinking, being sober, and like stealth drinking. Trust me. Like, no. Someone was poisoning me. If it weren't for God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, more sacred Bible, we wouldn't be having this conversation. It would just be killed myself drinking too much alcohol. That's how it would have been written off. Period. And y'all heard me talk about the FBI telling me not to call them back from years ago. Like, homie, no. Civil War's here. It's coming. Like, no, we're done. It's over. No, I'm done. The tyranny is stopping. Period. Like, don't even go to work today. No, just stay the fuck home. Don't even work today. You go to work today, no, we will write your name down and be a part of that. It's going to be a step. You are not going to work today. You are going to stay home. If you're in the military, you have no choice. I kind of need you to go to work today. This is going to be an inside issue. I need you to handle the outside issues. You have to work, unfortunately. We're going to work too, though. This shit's done. The more I think about this and I talk, I'm just done with these people in this entire country. No, what is today? Yeah, the government's only closed, though, because they want you to forget about the Jeffrey Epstein list. Again, go read YouTube videos and see them, not anyone saying release the Jeffrey Epstein list. No, they're all now, focused on the issue that's there on the video. They've, kind of weeded that all out. I have to go through there to remind everybody, release the Jeffrey Epstein list. Because the government shutdown now is everyone's going broke. Their bills are starting to defunct. They're starting to get angry. They ain't thinking about the Jeffrey Epstein list anymore. You're this close to a war with Venezuela from a president that doesn't start wars. I'm going to be honest with you, their patience is running the fuck out. And again, they don't give a fuck about attacking that goddamn boat, homie. Your neighborhoods are not safe. By the time the National Guard comes in to deal with the cartels that have 50 cals and RPGs and all that shit, they're already dug in and entrenched in your government buildings already, while you're coming into a kill zone. Stop. You're too far away from home. And then you have not looked to your right and behind you yet. And realize there are Russian and Chinese bases within those places as well. You are too far out. This is like them being in the Red Sea when they could have been in the Indian Ocean or Arabian Ocean. No, Indian Ocean, more towards the Southern Ocean, and still been in the distance of that choke point right there at the opening of the Red Sea. Never mind the Suez Canal choke point backed up over there. Nope, they want to sit dead ass in the fucking middle of the Red Sea. Cut the fuck off. If I was China, I would have just went to the other end of the Suez Canal, both ends of it, bro. You're never leaving. Whatever nuclear submarine's in here, I'm going to track. You're not getting away from me now. Like, no, Bo. I screamed at him for months to get the fuck out of the Red. Months. Like, risked it, boy. I mean, the Red Sea cost us more than defending Ukraine, bro. I want you to understand that. I mean, you're talking about $1 billion a day, damn near. With them Houthis just launching drone after drone after drone at them ships. You know, the Sea Ram will spend about $300,000 in 60 seconds, dog. Or $600,000 in 60 seconds. And you hope in that 60 seconds all the rounds hit the target. Not, oh, 3 more minutes went by missing. And it finally hit it. You know, $3 million later. For one drone. And it's kind of cracking me up because I'm with India. I don't know how they're really going there. I can't look at all sports true ones, but like, bro, they're on BRICS' side. I don't know at what point, like, you want to keep doing like military training operations for these people. Yeah, show me how you're going to defend yourself so I know what to counter and give to Russia and China right. Show me what you're going to do. Oh, very interesting, very interesting. Such a distinguished gentleman we have here. It's like him going down to Brazil and training with China or whatever. We're trying to watch it. I'm like, no. Yeah, show them what you're going to do. Give them a countermeasure to what you're going to do. It's not going to be 10,000 coffins I'm going to have to put a pin on at any point. Asshole. There were better ways to do that, and they just didn't want to listen. But, I mean, no one was really listening in those days. I mean, Jesus Christ, we just had a zombie in the office, and then, like, the shadow administration was doing everything. Morning, El Dragon. Because if you would have backed up to the Southern Ocean, though, what I was talking about, like a damn near Indian Ocean, albeit that's a big vast of water, but like you got the south end of Africa and the north, like, you know, the northern end of Antarctica right there as a cutoff choke point in itself. And you're still within distance of the Red Sea and can defend it and everything. Like, you're right there at a perfect choke point of this entire, like, nautical route. With taking that canal, like, with it, you know, before it was made. You know, this is an original nautical route here. Like, no, this one's important. And there's a lot more safety here, and you still being able to interfere with that shit over there. Then rather than sitting in the middle of a death funnel. But you know, I'm just some crazy homeless guy. I don't know anything. I don't know how to kill people. Morning, by the way. Have I tried getting a house? Yeah, I'm slowly but surely getting there. I'm a monetized YouTuber. I got like a lot of shadow banning going on my YouTube, so my ad revenue is not what it should be. I'll be honest with you, I've had 300,000 views on my channel this month alone. Like, no. I'm sorry, homie. 300,000 views does not mean 7 cents. No. From ad revenues. No. If I get 2 cents from you watching that ad, like, no, I theoretically could be getting $290 if all 15,000 subscribers were to view an ad right now. On one of my older videos, I would get $290 if 15,000 people watched one ad. Subscribed or not? By the way, you watch that ad, I get 2 cents for it. Like, no, homie, I should be making a lot more than I am. Like, no, if I now I'm gonna have to sue YouTube again. Like, homie, I could have been out of homelessness probably like 4 months ago, if they would have stopped messing with my account. It's only gotten worse because of the Charlie Kirk days. You know, when they assassinated him and came in here trying to, like, blame shit. And throw a shit ton of fabricated evidence out while admitting it into the stream. Like, no, that's not how it works. That's a jeopardized investigation, and that person's about to just walk. I hope you understand that. Period. Like, and you did it to yourself. That's the worst part. Spam your community posts. Who are you? It's okay, you're in North Carolina. Your community posts. Seriously, who are you? I don't spam on other people's channels unless it's like a video edit or something. And I don't even try to spam it. I'll go through and delete all of them. I have like a certain one there, but like I also do it to test to see if I'm still being censored. Yapping about Jesus and all that? Well, no. Well, it's not your community post. This is my YouTube channel. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you need to choose your words carefully next time. Block, ban, delete it. This ain't your channel. You mean you're reading my community posts that are popping up in your YouTube feed? It's what you meant to say. Get it right next time. Like, no, I do this shit myself. All this content I make, all the political ideas, all me, baby. All me. All of it. All day, every day. I got you, Sand. Well, I'm in the Alamance County region. I can tell you that. There we go. I can say that without doxing myself too much. I feel like that's a better way. I'm in the Alamance County region. No Chance, Alamance. That's the county I'm in. How about that? If anyone's been to North Carolina, you know what I'm talking about. I'm waiting to see people in the chat. Someone will be like, I've been there. Fuck that place. Yeah. Yeah, man. Especially if you're from here. Like, yeah, you know No Chance Alamance, but I'm sure people from a different state, they could be from Alaska. I know of No Chance Alamance. Fuck that place. No luck, Currituck? Oh my God. Dude, the rhymes they come up with these counties, man. No luck, Currituck. Oh God. Okay, so I can't go to Currituck then. I got a lot of luck. I don't want to use all of my luck in Currituck. No luck, current talk. Oh, God. I almost want to use that as like an expression. Like, someone tells me something fucked up, I'm going to be like, damn, that sounds like no luck, current talk right there. They're going to be like, who's that? You, because that sounds, there's no luck in that situation. Albeit it's a nickname for a jail, apparently. Or a county. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Yo, what the fuck is that? Yo, what is this? It's like alive, too. What is this? It's like alive. I don't want to like exactly touch it. I like little hairs and shit on it. The fuck is that? I want that this close to my shelter. Mom, I want to save the fucking thing. Tried to. If I didn't kill it, just flicking it over my shelter. That thing alive without squishing it. It's protein, don't waste it. No, dude, dog, that'll give you like diarrhea and throwing up. Who gives a fuck about the protein at that point? You burned everything out. Now you dehydrated and you hungry again. I'm trying not to, Sam. I got people who donate money to me. I appreciate it. Like, you know, through the YouTube and actually like my PayPal and Cash App. But my ad revenue should be a lot more than what it is. Like, no, I should already be out of homelessness right now. Like, no bullshit. Like, off basic numbers and like even other people looking at it, like, no, I'll screenshot my ad revenue if you don't believe it's only like $1. But 300,000 people have viewed my channel this month. Like, no, it's just not how that works. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you. I've seen YouTubers talking about their finances about this current state and time. Trust me, they're not making buttloads of money, but they were making enough to pay their bills. For sure. From YouTube itself, irregardless of the donations. Like, I guess somehow, like, you know, me watching streams and everything for a long time in my life, besides politics and everything else, I apparently don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm gonna be honest with you. You want to win a world war, just have me there. They'll put their head in the fucking sand to it. Whatever you want to do, just put me there, and you'll get away with it. I'm Voldemort. They'll let me do anything. Because they hate me. It's been this way. They want to control me. They want to keep me in their little Truman show of like gang stalking torture. Albeit like I've broke out of it. Albeit they still like follow me around and everything, but like they're just trying to control my life. They never wanted me to be free. They wanted to literally lock me in a box and throw away the key. Back home, there's a lot of things that like I would get into my story, but no, like they had different plans for me the moment I came out of my mother's womb, and my dad said, fuck those plans. And they've never liked me and my dad ever since, or my family. Long story short. Long story short. So they've tried to keep me locked in a box and throw away the key. I've seen some of that guy's videos that goes around and like eats food with the red bandana on his head. I know, it's just crazy. It is. Yeah, but you got unlimited funding, dog. And you got nothing else better to do that day. Dude just learned how to fight. Let him. Oh yeah, no, you see, no, you do pull some shit like that. No, like at the end of the day, almost depending on where you're at and what, like, no, you need to let people know they're under investigation. I'm sorry, and what for? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. If I caught you out in the middle of the woods on my private property, I don't give a fuck, you FBI agent. You going 6 feet under. I don't know who you are, what you're doing there, or like, no, you have not announced yourself. I feel endangered. I don't know Foster, and this is all stolen valor. Like, no, there's a reason why. Like, they might have changed it, but literally you had to announce like somebody was under investigation with 72 hours of investigating them. Like, if they were investigating you at the point they started gathering intelligence, 72 hours later, they had to announce they were investigating you. If they did not, it would be like an illegal investigation. Just due to like basic legal rights of like shit. That shit was like back in like shit, 2017, 2018-ish time. And like, look, when you say, I hate, because it makes it seem like it's the criminal organizations. No, trust me, Bo. If the Bloods, Crips, MS-13, cartels, whoever wants you dead, you're dead. They know where you are. Like, I hate calling it gang stalking. It's like it's just like being a targeted individual by the government. That's it. It's being a TIG. Targeted individual, like. Or GTI, government targeted individual. You have done something to the system of America that you don't see on the social media, that's on the inside of the government that they didn't like, and you're getting punished for it. They are punishing you. You got to remember, there's 3 million people in the military alone. You know, I think there was like, when I last looked up, there's like 32 million federal employees. You know, there's 35 million people right there. You ain't even gotten to the political advisors yet, and there's 500 senators. And the House of Representatives. Like, mixed. Like, no. It's like a big hot fuzz cult thing with like these groups of people, groups. That's how they do it. You're not meeting their, like, you know, they just like to bully. Unfortunately, I see all this, and like all these groups are going bye-bye. They don't understand I'm coming through this and eating it all out. It's going bye-bye. It's done. Now, like, people gonna be nice to each other. I'm tired of this mean shit. How's the poo-tang out here? I haven't gotten any poo-tang. I couldn't even get poo-tang on my birthday. My day-to-day life, politics, streaming, praying to the Lord, listening to music, watching like entertainment, like edits and movie clips and shit like that. Enjoying nature. I mean, it's kind of my day-to-day. I eat at some point. You know, hopefully that fixes it. Okay. Well, yeah, you have a blessed rest of your day, Sam. Kindness is modern day magic? No, it's not magic. Hopefully that fixed it. I don't know. They started freaking out when I was sitting there talking about kicking people's doors in and hurting people. When someone asked me this question to make people get to be nice again, I was just answering a question. Doesn't mean I'm going to go do that. God, these people are so dumb. But yeah, if it was lagging bad, what I was saying though is, I don't know what y'all are doing in Canada, but you need to stop getting whipped like a dog and stand up for yourself. No, you need to have first freedom of speech. Albeit there's like it should be a line a little bit, but like you get the drift. And like, yeah, you need your Second Amendment rights. Like, sorry. Because you're about to get whipped like a dog, boy. You gave those guns up. No, they kick it in your shit. The chat glitched out. Here, let me do this. Find out. Boop. Nope. Okay, that popped up. If it didn't, it wouldn't have popped up. Yeah, okay. Chat's not glitched out. The stream's fixing itself, though, because there's 53 people in here now. Not being throttled is bad. Jesus. Them Jeffrey Epstein files are getting released, though. That's the biggest thing I'm focused on. People ask me what's the first thing I do as president. Release those. Like, Bo, I mean, I got the files running out the door to the White House, dog, jumping the gate, like running to the public, like, read this, read it, like, before they stop me. People be like, why is Matt running out of the White House? Because they're trying to hide still. Yeah. Take the files. Go. Ass boy. I'm running out with my nice threaded suit, boy, hopping that fence. Woof. Oh, Jesus, the chat got incredibly quiet in here for there to be 50 people. What? Yeah, but the Canadians not having their guns, though, by the way, what are you going to do if Russia invades Canada? Or Canada. What are you going to do if Russia invades Canada? The people don't even have a gun. And the military is at a 1-for-1 ratio on ammo because they gave all their shit to Ukraine. So I'm hitting it live fires like, no, homie, we're going down in our stuff. We don't have a stockpile. Well, they don't. I say we in the sense of NATO. In Canada, there's not really a stockpile of ammo there. They're running on bare bones. You're gonna take the guns away from the people. I swear. Like, dude. Oh, God in heaven. It's too funny to me. Take the guns away from the people. I mean, what are you going to do in the moose attacks or the bear attacks? You're in Canada, dog. What about the wolves up there? I mean, shit. What are y'all supposed to do? It's too funny. There's 40 people in here, but I was going to say, there's somebody. No, I'm sure they've kind of like fixed it in production and stuff, but like, you know, it's not where it needs to be or where it was. If anything were to magically pop off today, this is coming at. And then Trump over there with the terrorists fucking everything up right now. Like, that's the only reason I'm laughing. Because it's very infuriating. There's a lot of lives at stake, and these people do not know what the fuck they're doing. And it's driving me up a wall. But I appreciate the one comment there, Moti. Or Motello. No, terror is everywhere. What? Bueno dias. My owl blanket. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenos días. What? No, that almost seemed like something else. You know, I need to put that as a banned word too before I forget. Do I have... No. This siding right here does come down. I just have it flipped up for the lighting. It's just a tree bent over and another tree bent over, and I have it tied in the middle. And then like one of the trees is tied to another tree. And then I just took a tarp and framed it over. Problem solved. I'm doing like quick 5-minute like shelter setups. Albeit, like I say, I'm not at war. And like I am homeless and I may have to move on the fly. Like, you know, I'm trying to do quick 5-minute shelter setups. You know, we had to go 50 miles back behind lines or 50 miles, you know, forward. Because the shit got pushed in either way, you know what I mean? Versus, you know, let me spend a week building this nice log cabin and expending like 50,000 calories in the process. It stays dry, Tom. Like literally, I've been out here in Category 5 hurricanes. My shelter stays dry. Chantel, I was dry. Everything else got fucked up around me. I was dry. I was fine. I was out here for a blast, streaming. You know, and then the other tropical depressions that came through, you know, that's when the Beard is Spoken videos were being made. I was in here dry, just bored. It was just raining. I can go out, and I don't feel like sitting in a restaurant. Like, how come I'm homeless? Because I told a cop to go do their job. They didn't like that. And I told them to go do their job after the way station in my area was closed for about a year. And I made a Facebook post about it open up. Or being closed. Excuse me. And then it opened up the next day. And then I told a cop to go do their fucking job, and they didn't like that. They arrested me for resisting truck delay. I was arrested August 12, 2022 to September 15, 2022. And then Helen Keller, like I said, has been out here giving safe motions to people that pretty much have a job out of pity. And if I were to go in there and truly sue them for like cross-contamination and breach of contract because that person shouldn't be there, like, no. I mean, I'm probably going to start doing that to people. Like, fuck trespassing me. No, I'm going to make you just hate me and don't want me there because I'm going to sue you. Like, how long you been a manager here? And then how long they been an employee here? And how long you been watching them cross-contaminate that food? Like, no, you're going to prison today for food tampering. All right, already. Like, you're going to learn how serious these, like, low-wind jobs are. Oh, no, like, while I've been out here, no, I worked at, like, Murphy's, AutoZone, and, like, Taco Bell, and, like, Craft Art of the Taco. I've had a few jobs while I've been out here. And then, like, there were some people that needed help, like, some old people that needed help around their house, and I helped them out, and, like, you know, they gave me a little bit of cash as a donation. You know, through, like, all that. Like, I've worked out here and everything. And then other than that, I've been handling other shit. Like, I've got other work. I'm still handling politics and a bunch of other shit. Now, I'll be honest with you. If I would have never did what I did on Twitter back in the day, like, no, bro, I'd have, like, millions of followers right now. I blocked and banned everyone on Twitter. I didn't let anyone follow me. And I'm telling you, I had some big name follows on that channel, by the way. Like, I mean, hundreds of millions of followers. Like, I was like, oh shit. And no, I've worked a lot of jobs from, 18 to 32 now. My birthday was yesterday. I'm a cornball pathological liar. I haven't lied about anything. Name one thing I've lied about. You're the cornball pathological liar. I speak all truths. That's what pisses y'all off. Y'all like to lie all the time. You expect me to lie. Can't take care of myself. I can take care of myself pretty well, actually. Shit, I gotta go get $300. Like, I gotta get like $270 back from Lyft. Refunded back to my account that they stole. Like, Bo, just shut the fuck up, James. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know why you're coming on here just being derogatory towards me either. Like, you can't even take care of yourself. Homie, you spend every day waiting to get on my stream to talk shit. You usually get blocked and banned immediately. I'm just been tolerating you a little bit. Trying to be nice. But it's been like a consistent, like, negative attitude out of you, and you're just being a dickhead for absolute no fucking reason. No, you can't. At all, actually. You leave, dipshit? No, I can just ban you. I'll ban you before you leave. I never ban you? Okay. Alright, James Barnes. Block, ban, deleted. I hope you never... If you're the real James Barnes, and you're just being a troll, I hope you never want to roll in Marvel again. Or acting. Go enjoy McDonald's, buddy. Hey, I appreciate that, Catherine. I think you'll look great in a McDonald's uniform. You know what? No, actually, you know what? Nah, you ain't good enough for Burger King. Nah, McDonald's. I can see it on him. McDonald's. And when he wants to go do his cocaine and go do it in the bathroom, like, no, we'll get to see their true nature. Like, I can see Trump in a McDonald's uniform. Right along with that James Barnes guy. Albeit, I'm pretty sure it's just some random jackass, but, you know, if it were the actor, like, no, I could see him in a McDonald's uniform too, working at McDonald's. I see him working the grill. I see Trump on the cash register. What's the story? Do I do drugs? No. The ironic thing is, I was trying to keep my streets clean from drugs and got arrested. Because the way station in my area was closed for nearly a year. I made a Facebook post for it to open up, or not open up. Pretty much for it to open up, but I was stating it was closed. And it had been closed for nearly a year. When it opens up the next day, I go tell a state trooper to go do their fucking job. They didn't like that. They took a warrant out for my arrest. I got arrested for resisting obstruct delay. I was in jail for 34 days, from August 12th, September 15th, 2022. I swear to fucking God, if I have to repeat that story one more goddamn time in the stream, I'm gonna lose my shit. No, it's not time to get up and collect scrap and shit. I'm not stealing other people's property. I'm in North Carolina. I'm in the Alamance County region. No chance Alamance. That way I can get y'all generally where I'm at without doxing myself completely. I know there's a lot of other complicated things there. That's why I'm trying to give you my accurate location without pure accuracy on it. Get you in a ballpark. Cousin or uncle, dude. Dude, apparently I look like everybody. It's ridiculous. It's cooler. It's not cold yet. Albeit it might have got down in the 30s or close to the 30s. I don't think it did, but like that's not going to be cold to me. What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna say it's feeling good warm weather right now though. Like albeit it's cool, it's feeling good weather. It's not 100 degrees anymore. I remember I walked out one day, didn't even look at the weather, and just was walking in my jacket and shit. And it was just like, when I hit the direct sunshine, it was just like, oh my God, what is this? And then I checked the temperature, saw it was 103. I was like, that makes sense. Oh, I got you. Well, I doubt I'm your cousin or uncle. I don't know, unless you're related to me. I don't think I am. Technically, I would be a cousin or uncle to some people. Well, actually, I don't think I'd be an uncle yet. I don't think my brother's had a kid yet. Did we get a lot of rain from the storm? What storm? Those two tropical depressions that were supposed to form and become something? I mean, I prayed for that to go away. I don't have to put it on the internet. Like, it has nothing to do with the internet. What rain? What storm? No, Lord, I don't want it to rain right now, please. Now, I will tell you the 1,131 days I've been out here, shit, maybe 800 of those days, though, it's rain. Done nothing but rain. 300 of those days may have been sunshine. Intermixed through that, not all consecutive. Yeah. I'm here in winter, watching rain. It's like 30, it's damn near below freezing or right at it, dude. Just puddles. Putting my hands in puddles. I hated it. I'd be crawling out of a lean-to at that time. Near the famous NC rainforest. There's no fucking rainforest in NC. My ass would be there. Like it's the jungle, boy. Like out there like Ben Stiller. I kill the panda. Okay. A la RV Rooster, if your ass was sitting here, I would tell you this right now. You'd be doing a lot for the world. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that right now. If there was reverse and I was watching the outside in, look, homie, I ain't going to be watching you in that situation much longer. I would be killing people. I don't give a fuck if I was a Delta Force operator or some nobody on the streets. Like, nah, homie. If I was in, like, this position, I saw someone in this position, like, nah, homie, I'm killing everybody and putting your ass in charge. That's what I would do. Nah, fuck this shit. Dude, really, I like doing the role reversal thing. Like, that shit kind of makes me giggle. What I would do if I was on y'all's, from your perspective, like, yeah, that's what I'd do. Guaranteed, nonstop, all day. Like, Dexter Morgan, who the fuck's that? You're like, the goddamn devil's running around out here and he won't die. No, RV. I appreciate it, though. I do. Albeit, yes, you could be homeless, but, like, you know, if you were to, like, you know, if we were to trade lives, so to speak, no, you'd be doing a lot. I don't know. Y'all can see what I post and everything and, like, watch it happen in the world, so you get where I'm coming from. And albeit, when I said kill people, I'd have to do this, like, the right way. In reality, I'll just throw a lot of them in prison. The ones that I know are going to be annoying, though, like, no, I'm just going to kill that one. Yeah, the ones that I know will willfully go, like, I'm not worried about that. But they'll be fine. It's the ones that are going to really try to, like, dig into their wicked ways. Like, nah, homie, nah. I'm evil, you're dead. Bye. Gone. Do not care. That's how I would look at it, dude. Oh, you're talking about the rain dance. It's called a prayer if you really want it to rain. Oh my God, stop honking your horns in the background, you annoying ass piece of shit. You're in an apartment complex. You have neighbors. I'm out here in the middle of the woods. Like, homie, you lucky I ain't your goddamn neighbor. I would pull my gun out and shoot you in the fucking face. God damn it, man. My kid's been up all night crying. Jesus. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. And then I'm trying to sit there and sleep, and you over there, beep, 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 beep. And I'm like, no. 9 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Some people just got home from 3rd. Like 2 hours ago, dickhead. That goddamn racket. They kind of commented together all at the same time. I don't know. Someone's going to ban them both. Get a new Carhartt. Aw. Get one that matches my pants. It ain't green. I know I need to keep it green. I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all going to freak out when I'm in normal clothes again. For once. Like, when you see me in, like, flip-flop shorts and a t-shirt, I mean normal clothes. You're like, what? You're gonna see how small I really am, dog. Fuck, bro, I'm always in boots, pants, and a jacket and shit. Like, no, I'm gonna go to flip-flop shorts and a t-shirt. Fuck that shit. Damn, you're about to bust out the flip-flops and robes, dog. You're walking around with my little jacket. Walk around like Jesus wants me to. Like, I'm gonna be free from all this tethered shit. Well, there's not much I can do in my area. Like, I'm trespassed from everywhere pretty much here. There's like few restaurants I can go at and areas I can be at to charge my shit and stuff. Like, bro, I've been illegally trespassed from a pocket park because they accused me of arson. Never mind, I got banned from the strip mall here where there's all the foods at and the grocery store and shit because I was talking a little too loud about politics and religion and yelling at my phone a little too much. Meanwhile, other people can be there screaming gang obscenities and be just okay and like threatening people and everything else. That's okay though. I mean, I ain't trespass from Walmart or anything, but oh no, they come into the stream and they're trolls, dog. I try to tell people that, like, bro, like, dog, you're on the internet. Like, you know, there are some people that know how to hack shit without getting caught. Like, no, they can see you for who you are and expose you. And, like, you're really pissing people off because it's, like, everyone doing it. And it's like, no one wants to join the military. No one gives a fuck about EMS. Like, no. You're, like, pissing everyone off. Again, no one really gives a fuck Charlie Kirk got shot in the neck. People were just caring so they don't get in trouble from the government. That's it. No one gives a fuck. Only people who give a fuck are the same people that were like around him and in the same fuck around scheme they were all in together. That's the only people that care about him, and even then they don't care about him. Cashed out on his death. No, yeah, he's my friend. Oh, we're so sorry for your loss. Take our money. Do you think people cared about Floyd? Not really. Kind of. You know, once you got more into it, no, people stopped caring pretty quick. Especially when you learned out who he was. People stopped caring pretty quick. Because, like, at the end of the day, what the bystanders did around George Floyd is no different than, like, I was further away from them yelling at the cop to go back and do their job. Nor did they have someone on the ground or anything like that. Like, no, homie, they should all be arrested for resisting obstruct and delay. Not really, I don't want that to happen to them. But, like, that's what happened to me. I did nothing different than they did. And the cop I was talking to wasn't even arresting somebody. Nothing different in that situation that I did right there. And there were like 5 cops there, and I don't know why the hell they had to have the knee on the back of his neck that long. There's 5 of us here. Where is he gonna go? There was a white cop, a black cop, a Mexican cop. I damn near think there was an Asian cop there too. Like, there's 5 of us here. He was just like, what? And people did care about Floyd because it's more of like a prejudice thing. No, usually if you're black, homie, no, you get assumed of it first. Unless you me. Like, no, if I was standing beside a black guy, like, trust me, you saw the cops coming up, no, they're gonna talk to me, not you. You're good. Like, no, the cops don't like me. But yeah, there's a lot of prejudice that goes on. Like, no. And I'm going to use my fucking privileges all the way to 9 ways of Sunday to catch them bullets. Be right in their face with this shit. Like, hey, I don't like what you're doing, boy. Because at the end of the day, that's like George Floyd's situation was a counterfeit $50 bill that he probably didn't even know was counterfeit. And then got killed for This ain't, oh, I'm some multi-millionaire that wants to go argue with broke college students and then have the power to get the Jeffrey Epstein files released, let alone the influence, because they're close to Trump, to get it released, and then is actively not trying to get it released anymore. You can try to say he's a father all you want, but when you don't want to release the Jeffrey Epstein list as a father, that tells me all I need to know about you right there. You're a pedophile. Period. No one gave a fuck about Charlie Kirk dying. I'm gonna be honest with you. No one gave a flying fuck outside of his immediate family. And even then, when those files get released, And then you came in here trying to accuse me of murdering Charlie Kirk? Like, nah, homie. You have done, like, cooked yourself. I want your outright surrender, dog. Period. The dumbass Marines getting in the way. No, surrender. Because, like, no, you're just going to kill yourself. You're running into a hole. Dude, you're gonna have to go back and view my streams and shit and like trying to like backtrack those usernames and shit. But they've been trying for a while. I mean, dude, I don't know how true that one person is, dude. As soon as it happened, they accused me of killing him. I had like 4 people that died on September 10th. When that happened, I started streaming at like 2 o'clock. And I had 4 people come in and say Charlie Kirk's dead. I didn't believe them. I thought they were trolling. Well, after the 4th time, I went and checked. And then I came back and was like, oh, my bad. You know, he actually did get shot. That's fucked up. Well, someone comes in and is like, hey, man, how's your day going? I was like, I'm doing all right. You know, outside my standard trials, tribulations, blah, blah, blah. You know, 6 feet above ground, Lord willing, you know. And like, apparently Charlie Kirk got shot in the neck. I started giggling when I came out of my mouth because I didn't expect to say it. You know, I wasn't expecting him to die today. So it's kind of funny when it came out of my mouth. It'd kind of be like, yeah, Matthew got shot today. You know what I mean? You might laugh when you say my name. You're like, what? But yeah, they took that as I condoned his death and then like crucified me. And then, like, you know, as time went on, like, I kind of ended the stream, watched a little bit of the footage. And then I was over here on another stream later that day, like, pointing out, like, where Charlie Kirk was sitting. And then, like, you know, you can see he got shot in the right side of his neck. So clearly, the shooter has to be somewhere to the right or in front of him. There's nothing going to be to the left. He's over here drawing in the dirt like a diagram of where the shooter could have been. And then that got turned into his trans girlfriend turned him in. And then that changed from that to, no, the priest's father turned him, or the father talked to a priest and the priest turned him in. Then somebody came in my chat and said they found a gun wrapped in a blanket, but they didn't mention anything about the bullets before that was even released out into the press. Even if the dude truly did do it, how they handled the case and everything else, he's gonna walk free. They shot themselves in the foot, but just like they shot Charlie Kirk in the neck. Story short. And then a lot of people kept coming in here, like, after that point in time. It was like, are you trans? Are you trans? Are you trans? Are you trans? I've been doing a lot of fucked up shit. And I don't know if he really did it or they just picked some innocent dude and they've just thrown him away and thrown away. There are too many unknowns, and I definitely wouldn't want to be in the role reversal situation and have not done it and been accused of doing it. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, everyone, I mean, albeit they'd have to take that person into questioning, but it's like, no, you're going to have the entire audience being like, that person did not have a gun. I was standing beside them. Like, no, they didn't shoot anybody. Albeit you still have to take them into questioning because they claim to be something. But, like, at the same time, it's not like, I don't know. I know a lot of other people are going to be panicking shit. I don't know. I'm weird in high-stress situations. Because I know I would have been like, if I was near that guy, I would have been like right to the cops, being like, no, he didn't shoot anybody. Like, dude, I was right beside him. Yeah, it was a lot of funky shit. It's just as weird as Trump, there's a first assassination attempt on Trump, and then somehow someone gets on their private residency and is able to bypass enhanced security via dogs, drones, special forces, and everything else for 13 hours to camp out and wait for him at his round of golf. Like, no. Not much, Isha. Hey, Tara. Or, Terry Cabraz. There's a lot of weird shit going on. And there's like a lot of I've lost a lot of faith in like the United States of America. Like the Ukrainian-Russian war exposed to me enough I needed to see about my leadership here in America, and it's not ready for a world war. Period. More than anything, I have no faith in their ability to lead in a world war. Just through Ukraine alone. And the acts of leadership back then, and things I don't want to get into to like ruin, I mean, Lord willing, we get some peace in Ukraine, Russia, but I don't know. Vladimir Putin seemed a little pretty hell-bent over there. I ain't seen any recent attacks, any massive attacks yet, though, so Lord willing, we get something here. Well, no, they're really not dictating the rules. You got to remember, this is a board game, and you got to remember where you sit. You're the people. We have the power. No, homie. Again, I can get if I can legitimately just get all the truckers, everyone driving 18-wheelers, everyone on boats, coming from Europe or Africa or South America to import goods into America, that are boat workers, and the airliners. If I can get these three groups of people to protest for the release of the Jeffrey Epstein files, or any issue I have in America, I'll get it. America will bleed trillions of dollars. It will be the most immediate turnover of power back to the people. They can't afford it. And I mean, if you want to go into lawlessness, we can kind of go into lawlessness. No, that food in the store, I don't care. We're protesting. No, I'm still gonna go get that product. The cops ain't gonna arrest me either. Just like you ain't releasing these files, you ain't been arrested. No, you two can play this game. I'm not worried about playing this game out because you got money and I don't. No. You see all that product of yours that you can't guard? This starvation game of Hunger Games ain't gonna work how you think it is. You getting some very disgruntled veterans now, and cops and doctors and everyone in between. What? What's UB? Huh? Yes, Sandy, you just got to keep pushing forward. Don't stop. Keep going. Because at a certain point, when you start caving to the moral pressure, no, it'll teeter out for sure. No, this is, you got to keep moving forward and don't look back, because if you look back, you're going to end up right where you were to begin with, just in a worse situation. Like, no, when you start, you can't stop. You got to keep going. You better hope you win. That's all I can tell you. But I got faith in us. I don't have faith in them. Like, trust me, again, the Ukraine-Russian war is all I needed to see. Let alone, like, somebody sneaking past enhanced security after someone tried to assassinate the president. And like, nah, homie. And then somebody assassinating Charlie Kirk. Like, nah, dog. America's not ready for war. Like, bro, I can push them over. More than I already have. Albeit, I ain't doing that one to them. They're doing that to themselves. Like, bro, they're just getting themselves eaten alive by China. They went over there and bought TikTok, everything, bro. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. The biggest problem of it is going to become, though, when that movement does happen, is the power vacuum. Because someone's going to be in charge, and then someone's going to want to usurp that leadership in a civil war. Because you know you're going against the government at that point, albeit some of the government on your side, but you know it gets complicated when you start getting into war in every aspect of war on the spectrum of whatever warfare you want to get into, whether it be financial, psychological, physical, chemical. Because you got to remember, there's already the protests going on. You know, the No King protests are there. They just ain't snapped yet and got the guns out. That's all it is. It's already there. And the problem is when it starts, you got to worry about all the malicious actors in there, because you got all the pro-Palestinian protesters and all that shit that might start having their own little malicious while all this chaos is going on. Democracy of baby stages. Yes, you've went too much to be a pussy. I'm gonna be honest with you. This Ukraine-Russian war would have been something totally different if you would have just they would if I don't mean to say you, if they would have never got in my way back then, that war would have been totally different. Totally different. It was totally different. Like, hundreds of miles was getting recaptured by Ukraine. A week, a day, a month. Like, hundreds of miles. Just depended on that week of success. Like, ruined it. And then I became homeless because I told a cop to do their job. They didn't like it. Okay? Long story short. Yeah, I know, Sandy. But what I'm saying is, you know, you have those rogue actors and a protest. There's people there legitimately to protest peacefully. You'll have a group of people within those protesters, though, acting out to make all the protesters look bad. That's what I'm saying. I mean, true. But, I mean, like, We're only 50 years off. You know, we first wrote it in the Declaration of Independence in 1775. You know, we're just 50 years off. You've been here a while. And yes, and the point is where people will stand with it. Yes, it's a little difficult because you gotta make people justify, like, rationally accept murder in their mind too. By the way, with like going back to your previous message of like getting people to unify and stand up on a message like that versus like you know, when moral pressure kicks in, oh, you killed someone, you know, you're like, oh, and I'm over here looking at you like, bro, we gotta bury like 50 million more, like. You can't freak out on this one. What did you say? Put you in timeout real quick. No, Sandy, I know. I don't want to do this. I don't have to go to war with them. Like I said, if I want whatever I want, all I need is these groups of people right there in those 3 job sectors to just protest. No, they will bleed trillions of dollars. They cannot afford it. They will cave quicker than you believe. Like, trust me, put some faith in God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, and the Sacred Bible, and skip going to work today and protest. Trust me, have some faith in the Lord. Stand up for yourself. They can get complicated, but there's ways to do it without, like screwing up too bad. Because, like, this pedophilia shit's got to stop. I appreciate that, RV. What's up? I try to sit in the middle and, like, come at it from an unbiased viewpoint. It just depends on the issue. You know, I know how I want to be treated and everything, so I try to, like, apply that in everything I'm messing with. Excuse me. I mean, I'm doing it right now here on my stream and everything. Like, and it's like, it's not like, oh, that's not happening. No, people see it on my stream and everything. Like, you know, it's not, oh, it is happening with this guy. Like, what the fuck? And he's over here saying this and they're doing that. Like, you know, everyone's kind of like, what? Huh? What? What? And then he's homeless. No money. Everything. You know, people over there losing their mind. They really did prophesize off his self-mutilation. They really did terrorize and torture him. They are terrorists. They are pedophile drug addicts. Everything that came out of that goddamn man's mouth was right. That goddamn dude, damn Thanos. Thanos was right. There's ways to do it. You just got to find the right people in the platform to jump off of. That's all it is. There's ways to do it. And, like, again, I would be branching out to other YouTubers and stuff right now, but, like, no. Like, until I get that Jeffrey Epstein list released, no, I don't want to do business with any of you. You are way too damn rich and probably involved in way too many, like, a little bit of politics, pushing a little bit of a political message that got yourself entrapped in that shit. Besides, I don't know who you are as an individual. You may be sick. With you and your whole community. Like, no. I'm here with a vaccine. It's called a 6-foot hole or a wood chipper. Shanked alive in prison, something. 1,000 stabs. Avoiding all, like, crucial, like, arteries. No, like a slow bleed out. With 1,000 stabs. No, you gotta hit one at least. Well, how you deal with the shadows, you shine a little light on it. I hate to quote Fast and Furious, but, like, no, seriously, want to deal with the shadows, shine a little light on it. Point that person out. Like, oh yeah, you think you're a hidden government agent? No, I'm going to expose you. No, I'm just going to start calling you it. And then people are going to be like, oh, is he really? And then they're going to look into it more, and then, yeah, they're eventually going to find out you are. Right? Albeit these are many different shadows. I like to consider them, like, over there, but... That's a mess with that scab. Trying to get this shit done. Because at the end of the day, if I was president doing some shit y'all didn't like, by the way, literally, if you took the boats, the plane, like trains, and all that moving, all that GDP, like, no, bro, we'd be bleeding trillions. Like, no, I'd have, what do you want? Like, bro, you know what I mean? I'd have no other choice. He'd be like, what do you want? I'm trying to tell you. Some reason you think I'm going to be some, like, tyrannical president, and no, I'll give you the way to beat me. Just in case I die and so there's someone in the future, they're like, no, you know how to get around anyone that tries to pull some of this shit. This is a teaching moment for me. I'm going to teach y'all. Like, bro, I'm not going to be here forever. So, like, y'all, some of y'all are going to be screwed when I'm gone. Y'all, a lot of y'all going to look around and be like, what does he mean by that? When I'm dead, you're going to understand then. Like, oh, that's what he meant, because what are we supposed to do? And the direction some people want to go, like, no, there's like 500 laws they just broke. Me, the direction I always want to go, like, no, I don't break any laws. It's too funny. And I get done what still needs to be done doing it legally. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen. And the worst part is I kind of just ad-lib it sometimes more than anything, like Jack Sparrow out here. Like, no, I really didn't have a plan on that. I kind of just improv the fuck out of that one. Definition of insanity? No, the true definition of it, well, I mean, technically, yeah, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Oh, okay, never mind. No, you're calling me a drug addict because you were a drug addict. See, that's just self-projection. You're probably still on drugs. More than anything. I'm not going to tolerate that. Video of a short of a black bear pooping. There was a black bear in my area at one point. And they purposely unleashed here to attack me. If y'all didn't know that. War's hell, boy. Well, they didn't directly call me drug addict. This is a definition of insanity, insulting me, and then they went into their story of being a drug addict and how they were homeless, and they think I'm the same person as them. They think I'm hooked on drugs. I don't like people like that. Like, bro, no, I am that 1 in a million dog. Like, no, I broke the mold. Like, you are, please, you're barking up the wrong tree. I'm trying to stay happy today. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day, though. The person I blocked, man, deleted. You're okay. I had to show you that message. I took a running dump right in front of the jail, Grandma. Oh God. Dunked the dingleberries on that bear's ass. What's going on? Not a lot. Stream. Drone stream. Okay, look, in the sense of on drugs, it depends what you mean by drugs. Like, no, technically cigarettes are a drug. Like, no, I smoke cigarettes. I don't do like fentanyl, meth, heroin, cocaine. I don't even smoke weed. And like vaguely drink anymore because I had people poisoning me. Like, I'm very quiet about drinking and shit like that. I don't even do that. And I didn't even do that excessively. There's actual alcoholics that look at me and call me a pussy. Wait, you were throwing up blood for that long and you only drank like 2 beers? Like, bitch. No, I was fucking poisoned. If it weren't for Jesus, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Jesus is sticking the fucking needle directly in my vein, like, and having to slap my arm, and they're like, well, didn't really slap it, but like, press the needle in my vein, and like no blood was coming out. And I can feel the needle in my vein, homie. Mind you, my arm's over here like locking up too. Not the one they're sticking like a needle in. Let alone like my legs and shit. Like, no, homie. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad for you, Whitco. I got you. That's a good thing. I mean, I'm glad the other person got clean too. It's thankfully an issue I've not had to deal with. Sure, I got addicted to cigarettes. Like, you know what I mean? But like, even then I can quit these when I truly want to. It's not like I got addicted to like heroin, dog. Like, you know what I mean? And I sure as hell ain't gonna try it to find out. I'll just take people's word for it that it's hard to quit. Because like sometimes, yeah, I want a cigarette even when I did go cold turkey. Like, I get the craving issue. I'm pretty sure heroin's a lot worse though. I can go ahead and probably, I don't know. I'll take your word for it though. I can see you damn near having like an organ in the hospital. Just because that shit ain't in your system right now. It's hard, some hard shit to come off of. Whatever they're on. I get it. You know, not many people have the willpower to just, nope, I don't want to do that no more. Yeah, I typically don't get lucky strikes. I typically get, where's my brand? I typically get this brand. This brand right here, $3.81. I can get 2 packs of these for $6.81. I can get a carton for like 32 bucks. And they're Tetons, Teton. And they got a number on them. They got full flavor, they got lights, and they got Mentos. I don't know if your tobacco stores have them where you're at or in your country, but that's the cheap brand I get. You know, when that tobacco store's closed, I have to get Lucky Strike. No, this is North Carolina. In like the Alamance County region. Oh, I see what you're saying. You got the big bags and you roll it yourself. Yeah, it's technically cheaper. I just don't want to hand roll my own cigarettes. It's too much work. It's not a blunt, you know. I love rolling blunts. Like rolling blunts is like rolling a bike. I mean, rolling a bike. It's like riding a bike. You never forget. Long story short, like rolling blunts like riding a bike. You never forget. Morning, Donnie. Well, this one's actually like a new cigarette brand. It may have been around, I don't know. They might have just introduced it at that store, but like, no, I've seen it. But yeah, it's probably not too common throughout all the states, but like, that's the cheap brand I get. So like, you can check. And it's still a cigarette and everything. Hey, it'll save you a few bucks. Instead of spending like that $10 on one pack of Marlboros, you know, you can get 2 packs of those for like same price, maybe less. Oh, my chat freeze? No. People ain't talking. Are they coming on there? God doesn't fulfill hateful requests. It's not a hateful request. That's the difference. You don't understand. I'm asking God to look whether or not it's deemed worthy enough for them nukes to go boom yet. And when they do go boom, there you go. There's your answer. Deemed worthy enough for Helene to hit America. I'll never do that again. Oh, God, no. Whoops. Those nukes, though? Yeah, that'll happen. You're going to know how I feel about me and my daughter right now. When you lose everything. You're like, oh, that's how he feels. Okay, now I know why he's so mad every goddamn day. He lost everything. Gay? You wish I was gay. I already know the little ploy you were doing and you've already done to other people. I'm gonna go block, ban, delete you though. But to like kind of go on that though, to go on the ploy you were going with. No, what you do usually, you mess with streamers and you'll go there, hit on them. They'll come out being gay and then you leave. And then you just sit there and talk shit to them. And then like try to like completely and outright utterly cockblock them from women outright just because you're gonna be like, oh, they're gay. I already know your tactics. Like it's not, dude, you're a child in a diaper to me. Just stop. The plans for the day though, Sandy, are to grow the stream. I was talking to somebody that I banned and blocked off, but the plans of the day, Sandy, are to grow the stream, pray to the Lord like I always do, listen to music, watch a little bit of YouTube, eat some food, charge my phone, enjoy life, and handle my trials and tribulations day by day here that the Lord helps me get through. So, it's kind of the plans. No, it's me doing it that fast. I'm the only moderator on this channel. I don't have any moderators. Yeah, Scooby. Like, yeah, I didn't even know I had a kid too, by the way. I ended up finding out years later down the road. He was like, oh, oops, surprise. You got a kid. Like, what? Where the fuck have you been? You damn well know where I've been. Where you been? Yeah, I don't really want everyone to lose everything. That shit sucks. I don't want anyone to go through this personally. But I don't know. There's just some people that kind of have to go through it. I mean, like, Jesus. Like, what's their problem? Because albeit I'm in my situation and everything, I'm blessed. I know I'm blessed. I'm living my best life. Like, no, homie, I didn't have to wake up. I got up early, don't get me wrong. I didn't have to start streaming when I got up. But no, like, I can work what I want. Do what I want, within laws, of course. Go where I want. Not stuck having to go work with people that can't even do their job. Albeit I kind of do that in politics, but it varies from time to time. Usually they can get it right if I beat them enough and whip them enough. Enough pokes and prods with an iron scepter real quick. Sunshine, hilarious. Sunshine! I can dig that. Oh, don't leave me hang, bro. Sunshine! You'd be surprised if I throw football too. It's been a minute, but Jesus. Hit you right in the head, boy. Almost a much better mood today. I'm forcing myself to be there. It's almost slipped a little bit. I've caught myself. Trying to get better at that. I really am. just for future reasons, especially if I want to be president. Like, albeit I feel 35 is a pretty good age. I'm 31 now. I'm as smart as I am. I feel there's a lot more I can learn in the next 4 years. Yeah, to be honest with you, I kind of like the age being 35 to be president. A little bit. Just a little bit. Like, I know a lot, but there's still more I can learn. Like, I get it. First house could be the White House? No, I'd be like Dave Chappelle said Obama wasn't that bitch. Like, bro, they got carpets in here. Like, ooh. Like, bro, no, that would be me in the White House. Everyone else has got their $1 million mansion they want to go live in. They don't care about. I'd be over there like, damn, look at these carpets. over there sniffing the curtains. I can smell the atoms, bro. Like, dude, Secret Service gonna be over there crying, laughing. I'm gonna try to make them break. I would be fucking with them, boy. Now, obviously, I'll do my job and everything, but I would be fucking with people. Like, motherfucker, you gonna laugh, smile, and, like, relax a little bit. I know you got a serious job to do, but, like, nah. If I find time to cut up, I'm going to. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that Dave Chappelle skit. Go look it up when Obama, like, him talking about Obama being in the White House. He was like, because he was talking about the only president to really live in there was Obama. He's making a joke, but when I saw that skit, I was like, no, that's how I'd be in the White House. Especially since I'm out here homeless, too. It just kind of was funnier. Yeah. Shit, look at these carpets. There wouldn't be any more rumors about a demon cat running around the White House anymore. It's another kind of reason why I want to go there. That's why I want to go to haunted places and stuff too, just to see like how truly haunted it can be. Lord, let's cleanse the spirits today in this bitch. Or this place. Excuse me, I didn't even say that. Yeah, there's a rumor of a demon cat running around the halls of the White House. Allegedly. I saw it on the social media post, but like, it was like one post and it was more of an ironic time pointed at me. Because technically the halls of the White House are all of America, but never mind. I was getting the joke. This is something that happened years ago. Because I'd always be blasting music running up and down the road. Albeit it might be some story of a demon cat in the White House. How old am I? I'm 32 now. My birthday was yesterday. I live in Alamance County, North Carolina, by the way. I'm being serious though. I'll be honest with you, that's what I would do when I get in the White House though. I'd walk around in there. I'd be like, nah, dog, this is where Abraham Lincoln and shit were, and like George Washington. I'd be losing my shit a little bit in there. I'd just in here. I'm out here in the woods, and it's like, albeit, you know, we signed the Declaration of Independence in 1775. You got to think about all the years prior to that, like, you know, year 1000, like, you know, 1100, year 1000. Like, no, I guarantee you there's been another human being that has sat their ass where I'm sitting at right now, or fell asleep, possibly died, killed an animal, ate food, something. It's like cool to sit there and kind of think back on like how much time has passed from where I'm at here today. From like where we've started counting from, so to speak. There's like a lot of history here. And then like when I was on the train ride all the way out to like Kannapolis and all the way the fuck out there, that's all I was seeing and looking at. Like even like within the Ubers and stuff. It was drawn up in 1775. It was signed in 1776. So originally it started in 1775. It was drawn up then. That's when it started. In my eyes, this ain't no, oh, we're in the 21st century and we're only in year 2025. No, this is the 20th century, dipshit. Period. This is why you need to put the drugs down and leave the little kids alone. The Lord is taking their passions away. No, you're good. I appreciate it, Sam. Oh, that's Garrett. Never mind, excuse me. Your picture almost looked like someone else's. My bad, Garrett. Yeah, I appreciate that. I just don't want a dude roommate. I want a female roommate, dude. that like is like my girlfriend. Like, and we live together. I don't want a dude roommate. I need to be around women more than anything. And I'm not saying women don't have anger issues and all that. No, I just need to be around their estrogen now. Because usually if I do something, you know, a woman will probably be like, why are you doing that? A little bit. You know, I ain't going to change me and who I am too much, but there's like times when I need that like feminine touch of just like, what are you doing? It's all it is. Outside of other feminine touches, but like, you know, that type of feminine touch, you know. You know, she's about to see me crash out. I look up, she gives me a, okay, I can't get mad. Type thing. It was taking effect when you drew it up and then signed it. Before you signed it. What do you mean? It had to take effect before you had to sign it. You ain't gonna sign something that don't take effect, do you? Albeit it was signed in 1776, true. Not gonna argue that. But it was drawn up in 1775 and accepted to be signed in 1776. That's the point I'm getting at, that's all. I'm not trying to like get in a knockout, drag out argument over it. You know, it's tomato, really at that point. Where am I? In the woods? Like, kind of in the woods, but I'm in a city. I'm not like way out in the middle of nowhere, like homesteading. No, I'm just homeless in a city. Albeit I hide in the woods. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm out here in Alamance County in North Carolina. Yeah, that's why I take God, Jesus Christ, and the Spirit from the Sacred Bible with me. Well, I appreciate that, HD. Yeah, so that's some spooky shit happen out here. Like, bro, I've seen UFOs. I ain't seen it. Well, I want to say it was an extraterrestrial just by the size and shape of it, but like I didn't get to see it in the light. I only saw its shadow. Because I've seen an extraterrestrial before this, but this was years ago, like damn near 7 years ago, and I wasn't homeless at the time. Like, no. I mean, then, like, you know, you got, like, creatures and shit out here, like, I don't know, like, you know, I've been out in the woods a while. I know what a coyote sounds like, I know what a fox sounds like, and I know what a deer sounds like. Well, this thing sounds like a mix of all three together. And it'll, like, come around to, like, 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, on a dime. And usually, like, when I pray to the, like, it'll wake me up from, like, a sleep, bro. Like, I don't care how dead asleep I am, how drunk I am, like, going to sleep, it'll wake me up. And I'll start praying to the Lord for it to go away. And like it'll be making noise, it'll stop making noise, and I'll pray to the Lord internally for it to go away, and then it'll start making noise. It'll go away as it makes noise the entire time. And then mind you, when it's been around before, like, no, I've yelled at it and like made noise, and it's ran to me. It's missed me because I didn't keep making noise as it was running to me. I shut the fuck up. But like it, nonetheless, it would run to me. Like a coyote and a fox aren't going to do that, or a deer. They're not going to run to you. These are very skittish animals, unless it's rabid and got rabies. And even then, you're going to hear it growling and all that shit and all that other stuff because it's going crazy from rabies. Like, no. And I've had that happen like several nights. I usually stopped engaging it and just prayed for the Lord to take it away, and I'd go to bed. Yeah, I've tried the other way. It didn't work out too well for me. COVID decided to rear its ugly head in, and then I decided to walk myself like 3 miles out into the woods following their footprints. And have isolated myself out in the middle of the woods, and no one knows exactly what I'm really doing right now, or like, because I ain't told no one either. Like, I am walking right into its trap it wants me to. This shit's smart, that's for sure. And then at the end of the day, when I'm recording this skinwalker looking at me in a deer form, I'm sitting there going back through the footage or something else with a red eye, 7 feet tall, but peeking at me from behind a tree that I didn't even see when I was looking at the deer at the time. I didn't see that until later. And this is way before, like, this ain't now, like, when I'm homeless. This is, like, back when before I was homeless. And my dad was still alive and had, like, stage 4 lung cancer and all this. Like, in 2019. I was outside doing paranormal investigations the whole time. Am I on any drugs? No. Because, like, I know y'all have seen paranormal activity caught on camera. I know a lot of y'all may be hunters and you've hunted deer before. You know how you take the antlers and clack them to call a buck in because you know there's 2 bucks fighting in its territory? Or you use the deer grunt call to call a buck in? I would take the audio calls of those creatures and go out in the woods and use those to try to call something in. You know, after experts and everything were like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, I wouldn't get near that. I was like, okay, say less. Ooh, I'm not a Marine, but let's go into stupidity today. Danger, yes. Please. But no, I'm not on drugs. And me, where I'm at, I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County. And you're just getting blocked banned because you're trying to push some defamation on my name. Yeah, it's the people from Rhode Island in that prison that have internet access, I'm sure. Block ban, delete them. Here, let me bump this up too. But yeah, other than that, I can't really show, like, you can't really get a good, like, view of the sky, but, like, where's something that's, like, circular? I don't know, we'll just use this for now. Like, if you were to go from, like, here, like, or it'd be bigger than this, though, this circle here, but if it would be a light here, there'd be a light here, there was a light here, and there was a light here and a diagonal. But it looked like a fucking helicarrier from, like, Avengers Civil War flying over. And then one time back in 2016, when it was me, my oldest brother, and my dad were on the front porch coming back into the house, we looked off to the left and saw something in the sky that pretty much, bro, that was like the damn, like, pillar of autumn, like, times 10 in the sky. Like, me and my brother got in the car trying to follow that. We followed it for a bit, but at a certain point, I guess it went up and got out of sight. And, you know, you could see, like, we were in, like, a 10-mile radius still looking for it. And then you could see all, like, the air traffic and everything, like, looking for whatever the fuck that was. So, I mean, it had, like, a red light, like, way up here. And, like, you could see, like, the bottom of the ship right here. It had, like, a red light up here. And then, like, way down at the back of the ship, there was kind of like another red light way down there. I mean, it don't even fit on screen. Like, I'm having to shrink it down. But you're seeing this in the sky from, like, up your porch. In the dark. Like, shadowed. Like, illuminated. This ain't like you, like, bro, no, it was a massive fucking ship. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, you could have launched every nuke at it. On this planet, homie, you probably just, if you even got through the force field or whatever the fuck that was. Like, no, homie, you need a bigger ship. I don't care if you launched a nuke the size of the size of the USS Gerald Ford at that ship. that ship's still going to be standing. That's how fucking massive it was. Bro, like, no joke. That was back in 2016, though. The recent event with the diagonal one, that's when I was out here homeless. And then I've had that happen one time at the one house I was at with it flying, another one flying over. And then when I did have a house and my dad was still alive, like, you know, if you were to walk out on my front porch and you were to look off to the right, there was a fireplace, like a fire burn circle there. We had one in the backyard too, but there's one in the front yard. Well, the tree closest, well, there's like a small tree in front of the fire pit, like right here. Well, there's like a big tree up in front of it, like right here. Well, this little tree back here, it was behind. It ran from that little tree off into the woods. And I mean, bro, this thing couldn't have been more than like 4 foot tall. Like, it was like damn near, like, it was this tan, like kind of pants, but it was like a mix. Like a camo mix with like dark brown and stuff like this in it and like that. Because I went out on my porch at 4 o'clock in the morning just to hear my owls hoot before we go to bed. I was sitting there on the porch and I saw something out of my peripheral and I was like, is that a fucking rabbit running on its hind legs? And I'm like, as I'm looking over, I'm like, where's its ears? And I'm just seeing this little thing, like shorter than like 4 foot with like this egg elongated head and like that coloration, like very skinny legs, arms, like run off into the woods. You know, I didn't get a too good look at its hands, but it didn't look like it had like a lot of fingers or a lot of toes. And then when it ran off into the woods, it ran on leaves. And like, as you can see, these make noise. When it ran off quietly on leaves like this. Like, no. How does everyone hate the government? Because the government's a bunch of worthless pieces of shit. Usually. You act like I'm in there and in charge. And other people like me. Other than that, the government would be great. Like, any more in my situation of me having to suffer what I have to suffer through the government and their literal laziness and inability to do their job. Because like willful blindness is illegal in itself. You can't see a crime and just be like, yeah, I just didn't want to do anything about it. No, you got to report it or you get in trouble for it. And they're not responding. But yeah, the stream's kind of died out. No one's chat right now. My phone's about to die. I need to put it on my battery pack and charge it. It'll charge a lot faster not streaming. So I will stream when that's all done, said and done, maybe, depending on how much it gets charged. But at some point, I will be streaming again, and maybe in the next hour or two. I will be back, though. Don't worry. Lord willing, anyways. But yeah, that's where I'm going at next. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next live.